Hi, I'm Martial Arts Master Bill Fitzpatrick, welcoming you to Lesson 4 of Master Small Business Course number 3. In this lesson, we cover a very important topic, and that topic is bringing customers into your business. You need customers to make sales, and without sales, you've really got a hobby and not a business. As a master of success, you have an edge in business. By conducting your affairs according to the action principles, you have a basis on which to build your business. You have core values. And you have our 3 very simple, very important business rules, which really summarize everything. Number 1, offer a quality product or service that the market demands and charge a fair price. Number 2, always appreciate your customers. Always say thank you and ask for more business. And rule number 3, keep learning about your business. Find the people who have done or are doing what it is that you want to do and do what they're doing. Keep improving your business. Following these 3 rules alone will move you from the ordinary business category into the extraordinary category. Be the extraordinary dentist, be the extraordinary tailor, be the extraordinary pizza shop. Given a choice, customers, clients, patients are going to patronize businesses where the quality product or service and, the service is friendly, it's honest, it's helpful. Some of your competitors, okay, they may offer a quality product, they may even charge a fair price. But there is a secret magic ingredient, a unique value perspective that all of your competitors will never have. They will never have you. So you make sure that it's you that makes the difference in your business. But before the world realizes how great you are and how great your business is, they got to hear about your business and they got to sample it. They have to sample your product or service. So, as a thinking person of action, mindfully alert and aware, you're thinking about ways that you can accomplish this. Now, one of the best words in advertising, is free. So, I want you to start thinking about what can you offer as a free sample. Let's say that you're a young woman and you own an ice cream shop. Now, the typical and the easy thing to do would be to say, oh, well, I have an advertising budget of $500, and then go out and blow that on Google AdSense words or a newspaper ad or an ad in the yellow pages. You could do those things and maybe get a minimal return. Or think about it. How much does it actually cost you to make an ice cream cone? $1? I don't know, 70 cents? You could take that same $500 and then what? You could use that $500 to hand out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of coupons for free ice cream cones. Go out to the Little League game, the Girl Scout meetings or whatever, hand out the coupons. Oh, wow, geez, this is great. Go on, let me get down, let me try this. Yeah, doing that, this sampling is a lot more work than just calling up, oh yeah, hi, yeah, that ad that I ran, yeah, put that in again. But you see, this is what most small businesses do. This is what you will not do. This is what makes you extraordinary rather than ordinary. What can you do as a realtor? Well, you can be around Q&A answering questions. You can certainly advertise the fact that, you will do a free market analysis. You want to know what your house is worth for insurance purposes, whatever. It's not always about getting a listing. It's about being helpful. All social media and all of this is, be helpful, and then, people will like you, and then they'll find out what you're doing. A stockbroker, what can you do? Well, offer an investment seminar at the library. You can do this free. Come on, practice, do it. Get a blog going. Help people. You're a graphic designer. You can give a free basic logo. Give a little something so that you have the chance to show how your big somethings are so wonderful. how wonderful you are and your staff and your products and your services, and how well when somebody puts their trust in you, that you follow up and you say thank you. Bottom line is you always want to make and try to make every one of your customers your ambassadors, thinking your praises and talking to others, talking to their mother, father, sister, brother, neighbors, co-workers. Geez, if you want a hamburger, God, have you tried Joe's? You got to go to Joe's. Do you need some sports therapy? You got to go to Malika. She's got magic touch. Oh, it's wonderful. You need a website? Geez, I had this Jerome, dude, he's a great guy, and no problem. He said it was going to be a few $100. It was done, and on time. Planning a wedding, oh my God, my sister used Diane. She's wonderful. She gets the job done on budget. You see, you build your business empire one satisfied customer at a time, and I want you to be thinking, challenge yourself to make every one of your customers your ambassador. Somebody does business with you, they want to come back again and again. They want to buy from you. They want to tell other people about you. Okay, now Andy, our investor now, kind of moving, he's moving along from, he's the investment property broker, but now he's the investor. In just 2 years in the business, Andy is already making $80,000 a year, and this is really only the beginning for him, because he's done his research and he knows that the elite of this business, the investors, developers, brokers, the top ones, the elite, that 20% we're always talking about, they make hundreds of thousands of dollars every year. And he goes to the association meeting so he can meet these people. And the wonderful thing is when you meet these people, you find out, hey, I'm not that different from them. You know what they are? They are smart, they do their research, and they are workers. You know what I am? I'm smart, I do my research, and I'm a worker. Hey, kindred soul, how you doing? It was Andy who made a decision, say, I'm not going to have this so-so, just getting by life. I'm going to make good money. And within 2 years, he's making $80,000, and in his mind, he's going to make a heck of a lot more than that. How wonderful is this? How wonderful is this feeling to be in control of your own financial destiny, with you deciding, with you making the choices. You're not stuck with some boss who's trying to wring every penny of profit by cutting corners. You're not relying on some cigar-smoking union rep to negotiate your life for you and for everyone else in the union. You don't want to be treated like everybody else because you're not average, you're extraordinary, you're not like everybody else. You don't want to be sitting in a job every day where you're listening to the insane rantings of some depressed supervisor or apathetic coworkers who mope around all day, whining and complaining about the world. It should be like, God, somebody help me, let me meditate, take my 20 minutes of quiet time every day until I figure out how I can get away from these losers. Life is about choices. You are free to choose your life course, your business. You're free to decide how much money you deserve to make. How much money do you deserve to make? What are you telling yourself? Because if you have me as your teacher, come on, you have your action principles. You're hardworking, you're pleasant, you're flexible, you're ethical, you're reliable. Take your 20 minutes of quiet time every day to mindfully think about your life. I have a word for you, and that is successful. $80,000 for a young real estate investment agent. I say that sounds good. Sounds good to me. But you know that the top cab drivers and window washers and bartenders and lawyers, hey, $80,000, and you're thinking, yeah, $80,000 is good, and that's where I'm starting. That's my base. I intend to build from there. Why not have a big plan to earn hundreds of thousands of dollars in the coming years. If other people have done it, why not you? Have you done your research and found the leaders in your industry? How much are they making and why not you? Don't you have a plan to do the same? This is your one life. Come on, let's go. Andy has put himself on the right path as he opens multiple lines of communication with his investors. His investors are his customers. What has he got? He's got his e-newsletter. He's got his annual review. He sets up these monthly meetings. This is all good. Andy is so good, in fact, but he's young and he starts to get arrogant and a little bit cocky and, well, more than a little bit cocky. He does some stupid things. He makes a big, big mistake. He starts taking himself too seriously and bragging and showing off to everybody. Then he loses a big deal, and rather than blaming himself, he starts blaming his customers, the other investors. This is never all right, blaming other people. Maybe if Andy had 1,000 customers, he could get away insulting one. But in this small specific investment area that he works in, he's probably got like 50 people who are going to be like 80% of his business. I mean, you got 50 customers, you can't afford to offend even one of those customers. I wouldn't do it if you had 50,000, but certainly not if you have 50. Because, those 50 customers probably know one another, and now with social media and blogging and going on Yelp and these other sites, I mean, one person can tell 50,000 a good or a bad experience. And we know that people tend to talk more about their bad experiences than their good experiences. So you got to be, love your tenants, love your customers. Come on, they're the ones who are giving you what you want in your life. Andy is on the brink of tremendous success, and at the same time, he's on the brink of losing it all, disaster. Thank goodness that Andy is a master of success, that he does take that 20 minutes of quiet time to mindfully reflect, where have I been, where am I now, where am I going, what the heck am I doing in this moment right now? Let me center myself and figure out, what the heck am I doing? Stop and realize that he made a mistake. Okay, I made a mistake. What can I do about it? Let me get back on solid ground. You see, doing this 20 minutes of quiet time every day, being mindful, being a master of success, he's smart enough and strong enough to make amends before the bottom drops out of his business. I made a mistake. Okay, I made a mistake. I'm not blaming. I made a mistake. There's nothing I can do. I'm going to go back. I'm going to make amends. I'm going to learn from my mistake. And I'm going to move on. No kidding, no pretending, no hiding. You're going to do things. You're going to take risks. You're going to make mistakes. Own up to the mistakes. You're a man, a woman of action. This is what being the tough part is. Tough. Yeah, why did I do that? That was stupid. Yeah, it was stupid. I'm not going to kid. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not going to be looking for somebody else to blame. I'm going to take responsibility. I'm going to learn and I'm going to move on. That's us. That's us doing what we know we should be doing.